Hey friends and yogis, this is my short go-to when I'm short on time. And it's full body and with a lot of good hip support. So let's get started. We will come to the front of our mat. Feet hip width apart, toes straight ahead. Bring the hands to your heart. Taking a moment to set your intention for your practice today. Maybe even an intention for your day, how you want your day to flow, and how you're going to show up today. Good, and with that intention, let's inhale the arms all the way up, and exhale the arms down. Once again, inhale the arms all the way up. And then exhale, swan dive, coming forward into a Uttanasana, standing forward bend. Taking a few breaths here, you can cradle your arms if you like, or touch the floor, whatever feels good in your body. Taking a moment to say good morning to your hamstrings. Good. And then release the hands if they're clasped and bend. Reach up with the other arm. Circle that wrist. Circle the other direction. And then release the hand. Switching sides. Bend the other knee. Opposite arm comes up. Circle in one direction. And then circle in the opposite direction. And release down. Now, hands to the shins. Inhale, halfway up. Nice flat back, long spine, long neck. Exhale, release. Once again, inhale, halfway up. Exhale, let go. This time we're going to inhale all the way up. Bring the hands to the inhale the arms up. Swan dive. Inhale halfway up. And left leg back into the lunge. If you like, you can have a blanket here for your knee. Coming into a lunge, lift up here, pressing down on your thigh, reaching up long, and then bring your belly button towards your spine. Good, keeping that, drop the hips. Good, so the heart is open, the shoulders are back. Nice deep breath here. Getting a nice opening in the front of that left hip. Good. And just for fun, let's bring the hands forward and then take that right leg out and just push it away for a moment. Taking that hip opening a little bit deeper. Nice deep breath. Good. And then place the foot back. You can use blocks here under your hands if you need to. We're going to hinge back so that our hips are now over that back knee. Flex the front foot. If you need to create some space, you can forward. Keep the spine long. You might be up on your fingertips or on the blocks. And then reach long as you bring your heart towards that leg. Good. Here, go ahead and circle the ankle a few times and going in the other direction. Good. And then place that foot down. the left hand on the mat and open the right arm up. You can stay here or you can lift that back knee, or other option is to grab a hold of that back foot if you have and go for the quad stretch. Either way you go, you want that shoulder, the right shoulder, coming back. You're in a twist here. Nice deep breath. Good. If you're holding onto the foot, go ahead and release it, and then come back, facing front. And then we're going to lift that back leg and take the right foot back to meet. Coming into your plank. Let's hold the plank for a moment. Good. And then let's come into the other side. So bring the left foot forward. Coming into the lunge now on this side. Place the hands on the thigh, down into the thigh. And releasing the hips down as you bring the belly button towards the spine. Nice deep breath right there. Good. Place that right hand down. Go ahead and press that left knee away. So you're coming onto the side of the foot here. Left knee away. Getting a deeper opening in the hip. Good. And then coming forward again, we're going to shift the weight to the back knee, hip over the knee as you flex the front foot. You can scooch the foot forward if you need to in order to keep the hip over the back knee. And then circle that front ankle in both directions. And then bringing the heart forward, keeping the spine long. So we want to have a nice flat lower back here. This is not a curved position, it's a flat position. Good. Coming as low as you comfortably can with the sacrum nice and flat. Good, and then place that foot down. Let's bring that foot back to me. Oops, we forgot. So let's reach the hand up. And you can stay right here, or you can lift the back leg, or you can grab a hold of that back foot. And keeping that shoulder, the left shoulder's coming back. You've got a spinal twist going on here. You can look up if you like, straight ahead if you want to, or down. Doing whatever feels good in your neck. Good. And now coming forward and taking that left foot back to meet the right. Coming into your plank once again. And then from here we can either do chaturanga chin. So knees, chest, chin goes like this. And then circling the shoulders to come up into a cobra. Hug those elbows in, shoulders. Pressing down through the tops of the feet. Good. And then curl the toes under to come into down dog. Let's walk the dog. This might be your first dog of the day. stretching out those calves. Good. Reaching both heels towards the mat. They do not need to touch. You want to have a nice long spine. And if you need to, you can bend the knees slightly here. And then walk the feet towards the hands, coming into a standing forward bend. Inhaling halfway. Exhale, release. Inhale all the way up. And bring the hands to the heart. Good. Inhaling the arms up. Exhale, swan dive. Inhale halfway up. Exhale, take the right foot back into a lunge. This time we're going to go ahead and come all the way up into the high lunge. Bring the hands behind the head, press the head into the hands, press the elbows back. Place the hands down, take the left foot back to meet the right, and you can do chaturanga or knees, chest, chin. And then inhale up, exhale, down dog. I'm going to take that right foot forward into the lunge, coming up onto high lunge again. Place the hands behind the head if you like, or you can reach them straight up. Bring that foot forward, Uttanasana. Inhale halfway up. Exhale, release. Inhale all the way up. Hands to the heart. Good. So now we'll take a wide stance on your mat. Do some of my favorites here. For this, you might need a block. And so grab that if you do. And inhale your arms up into five-pointed star. Hinge at the hips to fold forward. Down on the floor or a block. And we'll do the windmill. So place the hand in the center and then open up. As you inhale up, exhale, switch. Inhale, open. Exhale, switch. Following your breath, your pace. So we get our spine to move in all the different directions. This is one of my favorite ways to get the spine twisting. Let's do one more on each side. Good. And now reaching the fingertips long forward in front of you. So you're like it's like a wide angle down dog, except that all your weight is in your feet. Nice deep breath. And then taking your right arm, grab a hold of your left ankle. Look underneath that left arm. And then switch other side. Good. And now walk the hands through your legs to the back, facing behind you for a nice forward bend. And then bring the hands forward, coming halfway up into what I call the soaring eagle pose. Looking down upon the earth as you soar. And then hinging at the hips, coming all the way up. Good. And then bring the feet together. Let's come into a down dog. And we're going to go into a pigeon. It's a nice hip opener. You might need a blanket for that, so you could put a blanket ready if you do, or it could just be to your side. So as you're ready, we're going to breathe here and then bring the right knee up to your right hand and then left leg comes down. Now you can stay. The pose is easier when there's more of an angle here. The more you bring that foot forward and bring it to parallel to the front of your mat, the more intense it gets in the hip. So that's right for you. You want to have both hips square to the front. And then we'll bring our hands out here and lift, finding your pitch. Good. And then if you like, you can come forward. And again, this is a place where you might have a block underneath your elbows as you come forward. We're laying or lengthen the spine once again. So don't drop your head here. Don't curve the neck like that. Have your neck in line with your spine as you look out, gaze out in front of you. Super flexible, and you can keep that nice long spine. You can come all the way down. And find what's right for you. Nice deep breath right there. Releasing the buttocks muscles, the glutes and the piriformis. This is one of my daily, keeping my hips happy. Good. So coming up, press back into our down dog and switch. So left knee comes forward. Find the place that's right for you for that left foot, the alignment, and make sure your hips are front. You may need, if your hips are really tight, you may need a cushion under your left butt cheek. Okay? Good. And then take the hands back, lift up. As you your hips, you're lifting your heart and opening your heart. And then bring your hands forward. Find, as I said, you could be on a block. You might be higher than I am. You might be up here. And that's just fine. So find the place where you can have a nice long spine here. For those of you who are really flexible, you might be all the way down onto the mat. But wherever you are, staying there and breathing into the sensations. Those sensations to relax and release those tight muscles. Bringing breath and love to those places that need our attention, our loving attention. Good, one more deep breath there. Take that back leg and swing it around to the front for a spinal twist. So bringing the right foot to the mat and pressing down all four, and then opposite arm comes around that knee, and as you pull that knee toward you. It helps you sit up nice and tall. Good. And then take the around behind you. Shoulders relax down as you look around to the right, taking your eyes as far as you can. And if you like, then you can close your eyes. Good. When you're ready, inhale that arm up and back around. And we'll switch sides. Good. So you're pressing that left foot into the mat. Both sits bones are rooted into the mat. If you can't root down through both sits bones, then straighten so this leg can come forward so that you can sit squarely on the mat. Good. So rooting down through that foot, you're going to take the opposite arm, so that's the right, the left knee, and bringing the thigh towards your belly and your belly towards the thigh to sit up nice and tall. Take that left arm up and around. Bring it down behind you. Shoulders relax down. Your right and your left relax down away from the ears as you gaze all the way around to the left. Take your eyes as far as they can go, and then if you like, you can close them. Deep breaths here in the spinal twist. Good, and then bringing that arm up and back to the front. Good. And now, taking a moment to sit, your hands up, make a steeple with your hands, and then reach over to the right. And then inhale up, over to the left. Inhale up. Let's do it again. And to the left. Good. Take the hands back behind you. Lift and open the heart as you look up. Your hands back to your heart. At this point, you can move into Shavasana, and I highly recommend a minute or two in Shavasana. Bringing your hands to your heart, joining me here, taking a moment to tune in, remembering your intention for your practice and for your day. Noticing how you feel right now. And have a blessed day. Jai Bhavan. Hey, thanks for joining this practice today. I'd like to invite you to join our international tribe of wild spirit yogis. You can do that on my website, which is below. And you'll receive emails from me telling you about my live teaching schedule and my retreats.